This edition of Go Kenora is brought to you by Swift Cash. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
How are you?
I'm actually really enjoying this morning.
Really?
This has been fantastic, all this off-camera banter between you and Councilwoman Smith and Mark Dugan about things that are heated and hot topics. I love it.
Yes, I had my first hot flash, just like in the last 5-7 minutes with them.
Wow, I'm a little sunburned from the heat that was coming off of her. It's,
I know, I think I probably sprayed you a couple minutes.
It was awesome. Yeah. So, and speaking of heat, today is not that day. So, it's Go Kenora weather today, brought to you by Super 8. Today, a high of 19, a low of 8, with some sunshine. Not that you would know it outside right now. Tomorrow, high of 12, low of 7 for the last farmers market of the year. And then on Thursday, a high of 5, low of 2 with rain. Yeah.
I heard some little news. I heard the S word.
I don't hear what you're saying.
For this
I don't get
weekend.
it. Don't talk. No. I'm the official weatherman, and you do not say that word for another month yet, so just stop.
All right.
Thank you.
It was so nice though, because I had my furnace on for about maybe 3 days, and then I was able to shut it off again.
I know.
And it was like great. And like it's like October 2nd, and it's still like I was like sweating. I even had to like take off like a blanket last night. I was like, this is awesome. Like October 2nd, and I'm still like hot. Like I'm not freezing yet.
It's been fantastic.
It's been great.
And tomorrow is going to be a great day because one of our guests is here. Mark Dugan is going to be on talking about the last farmers market of the year.
Ooh.
Big event.
Huge.
It's going to be good. And also Sharon Smith is on board today to talk about a great many
Tons
of things.
of stuff.
Yes. Maybe we can have a good old-fashioned argument again. Be awesome. And tomorrow is Wednesday. So tomorrow, get your nominations in now for the Page Florist Hump Day Bouquet giveaway. I'm going to trademark that.
There you go.
That's fantastic. So get all your nominations in. You can do it via Facebook, which is facebook.com/Go Kenora. You can also send it into gokenora@shaw.ca.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you can.
And just for the record, like I don't argue. I'm passionate about things.
It's all good. I was just trying to egg you on.
And I just discuss. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
Absolutely.
And people do. They can tell me to be quiet or
well, see, and
go get educated more or whatever they want.
But that's what makes it great is everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and no matter how wrong you are, your opinion is valid.
Well, no matter how wrong people think I am, the greatest thing is that I have the opinion of thinking that I'm right.
But you're not. I mean, what you were talking about, and we will maybe save this for Sharon when Sharon comes on. I mean, it's a valid point. Lots of people think about business being closed.
Yes.
And the hours and everything. So.
Well, we did touch on it yesterday when I was saying
Right.
that people came in and that's what we were talking about. It's just I don't know what to do, and so maybe we just have to do a survey or something saying like, what's it going to take?
Well, when Sharon comes on, we'll discuss it with Sharon. So I'm gonna get this out of the way right now.
Okay.
Because I don't want to talk about the entire show. What happened on Dance with the Stars?
Oh well. It was a great show. Great. It's really tough because like usually I can pick off who's going to be going.
Yep.
But like because they're all stars, it's very difficult. I'm gonna get Pam out of there. But like other than Pam, like I mean I don't like I like everyone else. And like I'm not sure, but I mean Gilles is like
well, eventually
really good.
You got to start picking a favorite because eventually they all got to go.
I know, but see, Cheryl's my favorite dancer, like the pro. So I like her and Emmett. But see, I would have rather have her with Drew because like, I like Drew. But then I love Kirstie Alley. But I mean, she's not going to make it. I think to the. I mean, on her season, she made it to the finals.
Right.
But she's with Apollo. She's with like gold medalist skaters, race car drivers, gold medal gymnasts that's doing flips and cartwheels everywhere.
Let's be honest about Kirstie Alley. She does not have curb appeal, so she's not making it to the end.
You know what though? That's where you're wrong because she can she exudes, and that like showmanship and that's a huge part of it. Is like the entertainment, just like Joey Fantone.
Sure. See, like, I don't watch it, so I really can't. I really should make.
You really don't care. But see, I have to listen to soccer, so you got to listen to my Dancing with the Stars.
Tracy, and every time you talk, I care. As your co-host and TV, personality, I care what you say.
Yes.
I just don't watch it, so I cannot assume on things I do not know.
Exactly.
But what I do know is that the new show Go On with Mr. Perry, #1 rated show right now.
And you know what? I love him. Like, I love him.
I love Chandler Bing.
I know. It's really kind of funny because we went to Calgary for a conference like a few years ago when Fres was still on.
Yeah.
And I went with Kevin and Lee, my bosses, my friends, and we were sitting there, and we could only get tickets up into the nosebleeds. So I kind of go like, okay, like they're all excited. I'm going like, well, okay, I guess I have to do this because I don't want to be alone. So I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden I just start screaming, getting all excited, and he turns to me going like, great, you're finally getting into this, and it was just because on the great big screen it was like. I'm going, Chandler Bing! And he was like he was in there. And he goes, oh my God. He goes, he's not a real person. I went, yes, he is. He goes, no, he's a character. And it was just like so silly. But I love him. He's funny. I love his facial expressions.
He's a good actor.
The show is really funny. And I liked it. I actually like Go On better than I did Mr. Sunshine. So
it's a good show. It's very good. And speaking of good shows, I had the opportunity this weekend to be at the Sasquatch Bush Crawl. So I put together, we did a little bit of filming, a little piece on the bush crawl. So we're going to go to that right now.
And then we're going to go to a break.
We're going to go, that is going to be a break. And then when we come back, Councilwoman Sharon Smith. So enjoy the clip and we'll see you back here in a couple minutes.
2, 1. Run!
So as you can see, I am here with Dave White, and sir, you look elegant.
Well, thank you very much, Chris. I got this lovely bush crawl party dress donated to me by Sherry Graffam, one of our boot campers.
Very nice. It is going to look spectacular by the time you're done.
I think it's going to be great. The color will show up nicely on this dress. And we're here today to get sprayed by paint in the first annual Sasquatch bush crawl.
But you do have a little bit of pressure on you.
I do have a little pressure, Chris.
You have somewhere around 300 burpees to do.
300 burpees. I put a challenge out. Of course, as some people know, I run a program in town called Fitness Boot Camp.
Yep.
And I put a challenge out to my boot campers. For every $1 that they would donate to this cause, I would do a burpee. And as of this morning, there were $310 in the envelope.
Wow.
So on the course, I will have to complete 310 burpees in addition to the run, which would explain why I'm wearing the lovely blue gloves.
Oh, well, it goes right with the dress.
Yeah, so there we go.
Back? You're still alive? You're still walking?
I made it, barely walking. Last third was real tough. I was out on the trail and somebody gave me an extra $20, so that added to the punishment.
Yeah. So when you're breaking it up, was there a point where you're like, I'm done? But you had to push on?
Well, top of the hill here, when I could see the crowd and hear the music, it gave me a little bit of a boost. And then about halfway down the hill, I was really wondering if I'd be able to make it. And then down at the bottom, of course, big crowd and lots of support. That was really great. And really, this couldn't have been done without the boot campers. They all contributed to the fundraising effort here for me. So, without that crew and all their support, I never could have made it.
So, Mr. Sasquatch, how does it feel that you have a great day, big event named after yourself?
Very privileged.
So you're pumped? You want to do it next year?
We're going to be bigger and better next year.
So just so that people know that you didn't eat anybody on the trails, did you?
Just 2 little children.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Well, thanks very much for taking the time to talk with us, Sasquatch.
I'll be back.
We'll see you next year.
Thank you. Everybody have fun. Ah!
Welcome back.
Well, you know what? I must say I'm impressed that you did that all by yourself. Pretty good, Chris.
Thank you. There was times when I was doing it that I'm thinking in the back of my head going, you know, this might be for naught. I might actually, when I'm doing it, queuing up and playing with the camera, but it turned out rather well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually, you know, Jack gave me a crash course on the camera, kind of just told me what to do, and before I go ahead and out. So.
That Dave White is like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is so amazing. I didn't realize he was wearing a wedding dress. I just kind of said to Sharon that, and I'm going like, is that like a girl, or is that like a really, like, what is going on there?
Toughest girl I know.
So, as you can see, Sharon Smith, thank you for coming on. How are you tomorrow?
Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely.
Glad to be here.
So, did you participate at all? Did you go out and see it at least look at it? Like, you didn't have to.
No, I didn't
run
go
or
out to the Sasquatch crawl. What I did on Saturday was I went to the grand opening of our new pharmacy in Keewatin, the
Nice.
Keewatin Rexall Pharmacy. And that was very well attended, so good luck to Peter and Donna in that venture. I think it's a great opportunity for the whole community. And then I did the Mink Bay Trail Tour, the guided tour in the afternoon through the Mink Bay, and we had over 20 students from the Common Ground Research Forum attend. So that was really interesting, and we had an opportunity to promote that trail and talk about the history of the trail. So that was fun. And that was my Saturday, and then I headed out onto the lake for some R&R.
And what are, like, can you believe it? Like, almost the end, like almost October, and sun tanning and out on the lake.
Are we lucky or what?
Oh my God.
I know, it was just a wonderful day.
It's just
Wonderful day
crazy.
for everything in the community.
It really was.
So, bringing it back to reality now that it's like the work week and everything. So, what do you have on your plate lately?
Well, on September 4th, which is Thursday, special council meeting, we have our vote on the gambling issue in the community, which has been very well looked at by the community. How can I say it? I want to say, though, that I've been very happy with the discourse in the community because everybody's been very, very polite. People have been really thinking about this issue. Their comments have all been valid, and they've been respectful of everyone. So that's been a good debate in the community.
Well, you need those good debates to be able to sort through the issues and listen to everybody's opinion. I mean, I've heard little bits and pieces of it, and you're right. I think it's all been very courteous, but I mean, lots of really great discussion.
Well, you know what? That's how you grow your community.
Yeah.
Small conversation groups, and that's how people get involved, and that's how they become informed. And I was really proud of the community for stepping up to the plate on this one. And that's how you grow your community. You're absolutely right, is by having everybody involved. And I hope that whatever happens, we can continue to have that discussion in the community.
So what was your feeling on it? Do you feel that it's going to pass, or can you speculate on that?
I wouldn't even call this one. This has been a really difficult issue for every councillor. It's been very, very difficult.
And it's been very close.
Yes.
Like, it's not really like a landslide either way.
No, you're absolutely right, Tracy. I mean, this issue, it's almost an even split within the community about how people feel on this. And what I've heard is that it's not a yes or no. Like, people want to talk to you about why they feel the way that they do. So you're right. So I wouldn't want to call this one at council. Absolutely not. But we're really in a tough position on this one.
I can imagine, absolutely.
Yeah.
So anything else going on? You have the casinos. I mean, I've read in the paper and there's other on Facebook. There's other little things happening. But what else is?
What were you talking about on Facebook? Oh, you're talking about
Yes.
Sunday openings and for business.
And the.
I don't know if I can get Tracy started on this one again.
Do you see how I just slipped that in very nicely?
Well, I'm just kind of thinking
And,
about like casino, tourism.
Well, and also the infamous 3-meter patch of grass. So.
Oh, and it happened in Keewatin. Well, I don't know the full story on that one. I just saw the article in the paper.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm sure we'll hear about it around the council table and we'll be looking at it. So,
Sure.
I'm not going to comment on that right now.
Okay, see, this is no fun. We have a person that's neutral go, no comment,
Hey,
no comment.
2 years into my term, I've learned, haven't I, how to be a little political.
Well, how to be neutral.
How to
at
be
least.
neutral.
How to be neutral. Because I do have to say that, I talked to a lot of the councilmen and everything, and there have been councilmen that have been very verbal no matter, what the issue is. But, I do have to praise you that, talking to you privately, I sort of know where you stand on some things, but seeing you at council meetings, seeing you sitting with you in committee meetings and everything, you hold yourself very well. You hold yourself very non-prejudicial.
Well, thank you, Tracy.
I guess that's, I don't even know if that's the right word, but it impresses me because I remember first meeting you at the whole snowmobile thing, and I thought,
let's not talk about that.
Man, we are not going to get along.
But we do get along
we
because
do.
You express how you feel and you're very passionate.
Yeah.
And I think I tend to be a passionate person, and sometimes I probably in the past have said things, that I maybe should have stepped back a little bit. So I've learned how to be a little bit more political, and that's what time and experience teaches
and I
you.
think that's what you have to happen. Like even though even our good friend the mayor came in and his views on things, but I think a true politician, like a true, in my opinion. So take it what it's worth. I don't know, but it's for someone that can put their own private agenda sometimes aside for the betterment of like communities and everything. And and I think for the most part, like this council that we have right now is pretty good at doing that.
Mayor Dave is a great politician, and he's you wouldn't find a better advocate for the community than Mayor Dave. And you're absolutely right. He puts his personal feelings aside, and he does what's best for the community. So
these question I have then: has it been a tough adjustment for you to separate Sharon Smith from councilwoman?
Yeah, it's been a huge learning curve for me because I am one vote in 7. We don't all think alike, and that is the way it should be. Absolutely. Right. You find out how little power and control you actually do have. It's like, if you think you're going to have power and control, don't run for city council. Yeah. It's almost better to be an advocate from the outside. Yeah. So it has been a learning curve, Chris.
I can imagine. I mean, speaking from experience, I'm a very outspoken person. But even, to be honest, doing the show, I really find that there's days that, you kind of put your toe over that line and then realize that, whoa, and Jack's nodding furiously.
And I have to, reel him in.
Because I do that. So I think we're a little kindred spirits in that because I know you're a very outspoken woman.
Well, let's just put it this way. I've had to issue a few apologies, and some of them have been public.
And you know what? And this is
eating crow does not taste good.
No, and that what I think that is. I don't think that I have the stomach for politics that way because I don't like upsetting people. Like I like saying my piece and that. Like I like having a vote. I like being part of something. But man, it can get nasty.
Well, there's been a couple of issues in the back-to-back, like the child care issue. That was tough for me. It was stressful because, I do take a lot of this, internally and internalize it. And this casino issue, can't win on this one. We cannot win on this one. So we're going to be damned if we do and damned if we don't. And it's been a very, very stressful issue for all the councillors, and I know that.
Right. Well, decisions like that get really tough when, it comes down to you have to really the betterment of the community and to do what you feel is best.
Yeah.
So again, the wrap up, the decision coming down is on Thursday?
Thursday, we have a special council meeting at 12 in the afternoon.
Stay tuned for that, everyone. That's when, that's when the autumn fall is going to leave, and that's when the storm is going to hit.
Yeah. One way or the other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Sharon, thank you very much for coming on. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. I always enjoy your company.
Oh, and you know what? Come on any other time because we could talk. We could just do it get rid of him, and we could just banter back and forth.
I'm kind of liking the way you think, Tracy.
How did this go about? I'm about to cross a line, so we better go to break.
Let's turn over this log. Yeah. Whoa! I like the big black ones. I like the brown wiggly ones.
I like the green crunchy ones myself.
Whoa.
Get out and explore nature. There's surprises everywhere. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Anyone up for dessert?
Welcome back, everyone. We are here, as you can see, with Mr. Mark Dugan. How are you?
Great day.
It is a fantastic day.
The last time I was here, we talked about the weather report, and it rained on that Wednesday.
I apologize.
And it will not rain on this Wednesday. And it will not snow on this Wednesday.
Oh, you see.
The atmosphere under the tent is going to be bright and cheerful, and over 50 vendors, and just a great day because it's Customer Appreciation Day.
That's awesome.
Tomorrow
and it's our last one.
Tomorrow at the Farmers Market, last one. So for Customer Appreciation Day, I heard the mention of chili.
Yes.
Chili? Oh, I thought you were talking about the musical entertainment that's coming also from Beaver Bray. Little surprise for everybody. So Susan McIntosh has put together a very nice 10 o'clock to noon entertainment package for us. We have members of council and Kenora Biz coming down to serve chili. Limited numbers. So Tracy, if you come at 1 o'clock, there won't be any. Because I am sure that the crowd will be there. And as I said, there's over 50 vendors. A lot of them are coming back because it's Customer Appreciation Day, and they do want to show just that to the people that come out and support the farmers market. It's just been a great year. I came on in July, and it's been successful from my perspective as far as people coming down and vendors appreciating the purchases that are being made. It's a really good venue.
It's fantastic. I try to go down and do a walkthrough every day, every Wednesday and everything. And I'm kind of a little sad to have my last walkthrough tomorrow.
Well, it's been a little cool under the tent the last couple days. So it is time. The frost hit September 10th. Did you know that? I learned that this year, that if you don't get your crop in before September 10th, you're pushing your luck. And so a lot of people are done produce, but there's still 3 or 4 vendors coming down with produce tomorrow. So that's the hot item.
Nice.
Of course, the bakery and the cinnamon buns and the tarts. Not that I would know about that, but they're all. And the jewelry's there and everything.
Yeah,
for sure. So for farmers market, I know like you're saying the crops. I mean, the people have to plant early, and I've noticed that a lot of the vendors have gone for the last couple of weeks because they're out of product.
You sign up for either the whole season,
right,
or you sign up for the seasonal package, which is like 10 weeks, which is basically July and August, or you sign up casually. So people come and go, as their life allows them to. So we've gone from a high of 108 exhibitors to I think it's over 50 this time, which is great. But yeah, there's a couple produce people that aren't there, but there's more. The other produce people are bringing ample supply. Corn is done, peas are done, tomatoes are still there, and things like that. So it's just a great day.
It's a fantastic day.
Yeah.
Very fantastic. So have you thought about maybe? This just popped in my head. When the season comes to this time, approaching other vendors like other than produce and saying, "Listen, there's still a few weeks left. You want to?"
Well, you know what? We've actually done a report on this year's market and talked about what we should do for next year. And there was some talk about theming September, October into maybe Christmas craft show.
Right. Oh, I love that.
Wrap that in and do something in June just to keep the crowd coming. So we're open for ideas and suggestions. So if anybody has any, they can send them to me. I'd be happy to receive ideas. We're going to be doing a pumpkin carving contest, October the 27th. I'm just putting the details together. Got Safeway's on side for supplying 25 pumpkins for us. I'm going to probably do it at the Discovery Center. I was going to do it under the Ice Cap Pavilion, but there are some interesting plans going under there.
So did you just say Ice Cap Pavilion because it's going to be winter?
Yeah, I said Ice Cap. Because he's talking snow. We're changing the name from White Cap to Ice Cap. Actually, what you don't know, and we're working on it, is to try and put a rink under there.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Skating only, but there are some hurdles and lots of negotiations and ideas. So we're just talking about a small ice skating rink under the
and then would the pavilion be able
pavilion.
to stay open and do hot chocolate?
That's what we're into.
Oh, that would.
You know what? And we might even be open on Sundays.
Oh.
Well, thanks for that Freudian slip. It gave us a whole bunch of new information.
I love that. I love that. Just Sundays.
Jumping back, I've been working the Discovery Center on weekends, having great conversations with people that are traveling across Ontario. I just had a couple in from Rome that were traveling across Ontario, and I said, this is just scary because my son's over in Rome, and this guy's in Kenora. So I said, this is just too much. Lots of people traveling across, love the fall colors. They're all into. What we really need to do, Tracy, is go out and plant a whole bunch of red maples.
Okay.
And 50 years from now, we will be in an industry like Sault Ste. Marie and Huntsville and places like that. It's just, the colors are beautiful on Lake of the Woods, but throw in some maples, we'd be in business.
See, you know, and that's what I've always kind of considered my own personal opinion. I always see us more like the Muskokas.
Oh, we are, but we're so much better than them.
Yeah.
Because we're controlled.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have cottages on top of each other and
right.
overcrowded lakes and whatever they've done to their lakes. We are in. People just look at the view at the Discovery Center and say, and they pay you to work here?
Yeah.
I said, well, I can either work here or I can work under the tent. So.
And either way, you get like this beautiful view and exact. Well, I was telling Chris yesterday that on Sunday that I was driving by and I went past driving around Rabbit Lake.
Yes.
And I actually had to pull over, and I took a picture of a cross with all of the oranges and the yellows and the reds with the beautiful. The lake was so calm, like glass, and with the rowing club in that. It was just
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Last Wednesday at the farmers market, Buck Matioski and I meet each other at 5:30 in the morning. The fog was down it was just gorgeous. I took 12 pictures of the fog on the lake, and it was just, we take it for granted, folks.
We do.
Absolutely do.
And this is the best time of year right now to take a ride to Sioux Narrows, take a ride to Rushing River, go out and check out our parks, and that's what people are doing that I talk to.
Even the trails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of people that are coming in the Tunnel Island trails, the Vernon trails. It's just bring a little picnic. It's beautiful.
Gentleman yesterday he flew from Calgary to Winnipeg, rented a car, came to Kenora for the day.
I know.
Just
crazy.
He heard about Kenora and just came down for the day and drove back to Winnipeg in the afternoon.
And because it's so beautiful in here and with the weather and everything, it's crazy the weather that we've been having, but I think it is taking a little bit of a turn.
Did I tell you that he went for lunch too?
Go Kenora weather today brought to you by Super 8. Today is a high of 19 and a low of 8 with some sunshine. Tomorrow, for the last farmer's market, is a high of 12 and a low of 7 with a little bit of cloud cover. And Thursday is a low of 5 high of 5 and a low of 12 with rain. Too close. See, I got to that point, saw the rain, and then all of a sudden I started thinking about snow and ice.
It's not going to happen. Don't use that word.
I know, I banned it. It's banned.
Oh my God.
My birthday's on Halloween. Not that I'm looking for a gift from you two.
Oh.
We've had it all. We've had blizzards. And we've had
Mm-hmm.
beautiful October. So
I know.
let's go with the beautiful October. Let's just
I
get
think
rid
we
of this
should do
little
too.
spell.
Absolutely. Beautiful,
well,
beautiful time.
we've been talking so much about the Sasquatch run and everything and how successful that was. And then the Sunday, it was the breast cancer run for cure.
Yes.
Right.
On Sunday as well. And it was so successful. It is the largest breast cancer run in Canada, this run for cure. And they are still counting the money. So hopefully we can have some sort of a thing on that for the next couple of days. And on tomorrow's show, we're going to have Colleen from the Northwestern Health Unit talking about breastfeeding week. So that should be interesting.
And also, don't forget, tomorrow's show is the Page Florist Hump Day Bouquet giveaway. So get your nominations in and have a fantastic day. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark. We'll see you tomorrow. And everyone else.
White Cap Pavilion.
There you go. Have a good day.